Hello and welcome to my world of crochet. My name is Stine and today I'm here with you for another giveaway video. And in today's giveaway you could win you can win some brushed acrylics, they are in there for sure. And then I have you choose between two Stenli cakes. So it's up to you which of the two cakes you want to win. You won't win both, you will win either or, depending on what you choose. So let's go through the yarns and the possibilities you have for winning in this giveaway. So the first yarn I have here is the brushed acrylic, and this brushed acrylic is a good value acrylic from a local store here in the Netherlands, which is called Vibra, and they sell, amongst things, different acrylics, and this is the brushed acrylics they have named as Sarah. So this is basically, and you can also see it has this sort of halo-ish texture on the acrylic, but it is just 100% acrylic, and that's the, that is what makes this brushed feeling on it. This is obviously a lovely gray acrylic, and for these yarns is that they are Ecotex branded 100, which means that they are tested against any harmful substances. And let's go through the yarns. So it's 100% acrylic, as I mentioned. They can be washed at 40 degrees Celsius, so that's about 104 Fahrenheit. Do not tumble dry, do not iron, do not bleach, but they can be dry cleaned. It's made in Turkey, so it's a Turkish produced yarn. It's 100% acrylics. It has a running length per 100 grams, so it's 100 grams skein. And 100 grams is 3.5 ounces, and for those you get 202 meters of yarn. So yard wise, that's approximately 218-19-ish yards. So that makes this like a good sort of 3 to 4 weight yarn. So this is kind of how it looks upwards my finger. They say that if you want to make a sweater for a child, it takes 300 grams, so 3 skeins. And if you want to make that for a grown-up, basically a woman's size medium is 5 skeins, and for full-sized men, that would be 8 skeins. But yeah, I have 3 skeins of these, but I also have 3 skeins in another color. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's a 3 gray. So I have 3 gray here. Then, as I mentioned, I do have in another color, I have another 3. So that you have a 600. So that gives you the opportunity to make either 2 sweaters for children, or maybe a grown-up female size sweater, somewhere between medium large, depending on what you want. So this would be the other color, which is this lovely sort of turquoise, yet diluted, maybe more like sea green. I think it's a really, really lovely color. I grabbed the last 3 skeins, so that's the reason that there aren't more, but I really like this color, and I thought that with a gray, this could be nicely combined, should it be so. At least I think they go well together, so I hope you think the same. And the specs are the same for the 2, obviously. So that's the other 3 I have in the brushed acrylic here. So you will get all those 3 skeins in the box that I will be sending to you should you be winning this giveaway. Then I have obviously some more yarns, as we talked about, that I do have 2 different Stenli cakes. And what I want you to do in the comments, including the keyword obviously that you will be provided later, is to mention to me in the comments and maybe also verify in the email you send to me if you win, which of these 2 cakes you want should you be winning. Yeah, so that should be simple enough, I think. So the first option you have, and I think this is an absolutely gorgeous cake. Actually, I think both are absolutely gorgeous. I would personally have a really hard time choosing, but you have to. Basically, I'm sorry, you have to. It's not both. It's either or. So which of the 2 Stenli cakes you want is what you need to let me know, among things. The first one is this Muffin Magic Drops in blue. And look at this absolutely gorgeous fella with a center start pull. So it's basically this blue, lovely bright blue that goes into a lighter blue, that goes into white here in the center. This is the other end looking. And what they also have is, you can see they have this lovely sparkling thread going through. And on this thread you have these drops where there are a bit thicker threads in between, which basically gives you this interesting look. And let's see if I can find one and highlight it a bit better. Like this, you can see they have a bit thicker in here and there. The drops here is a cake in the matter of that it's multiple strands together. It's 4-stranded, where the one strand is this gorgeous speckled color, or the shine. So it's a 4-stranded yarn. So you have 3 strands of 100% acrylic, and then the last strand is these bumps, speckles, which creates these magical drops in it. I think it's an absolutely gorgeous yarn. I'm completely in love, right? So I think if I like it, I hope you guys like it too. To talk about the yarn specs further is that it's 80% acrylic, so 80% of this yarn contains acrylic, and the last 20% is lurex. The lurex is these shiny ones, yeah. This cake is 330 grams. So in ounces, that would be like 11-ish some odd ounces. I'm not gonna do the exact math because my math in my head right now isn't the best. And for those 330 grams, you also get 1100 meters of yarn. 1100 meters of yarn is 1210-ish yards. So that's a really lots of yarn to make the most amazing project from. I can imagine an absolutely gorgeous shawl, even if it's a shawl type that takes more yarn to produce. I can also imagine, I'm not sure if I would make a blanket from this due to the speckles, but definitely a shawl or maybe a top. It's definitely absolutely gorgeous, this Muffin Magic Drops. So that's what you would need to tell, because there are 2 different types of cakes, so that's easy. So if the Muffin Magic Drops, this one is the one you would like to choose of the 2, then mention this in your comment, Muffin Magic Drops, combined with the keyword, of course. The other cake you can choose between, so either one. The second cake you can choose from is the Stenli Candy Star Drops. So this is the Stenli Candy Star Drops. It does not have a label around it, but it does have a tag here from when they made the cake. And this is how it looks from this side. You can see here a good lovely bright blue that goes into more like a teal light blue that goes into a gray. And then at the very outside here you have the white. Here the drops is the same concept, is made of lurex, and they do have these thicker places where you kind of can see they're a little bit thicker here and there, but it is a yarn that's going through and is wound through the whole thread. And in difference to the Muffin Magic one is that this is actually one yarn woven together, which you can see. Let me see if I can find a good place. Like this, you can see it's a woven yarn together that has a speckled yarn woven into it. To talk further about the yarn specs of this one is that this cake is 350 grams, so it is 20 grams heavier, and it's also a bit shorter lengthwise. It's only 900 meters of a yarn. 900 meters is like 980-ish or so yards. The Candy Star Drops here from Stenli is made of a 75% cotton. I do believe it was cotton, at least. I'm quite sure it was cotton. I should almost double check because now I'm in doubt before I lie for you guys. I do believe it was cotton. Yes, 75% cotton, then it's 15% viscose silk and 10% lurex, which you have in this one. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I know that there are a few people out there with tutorials for them to make absolutely beautiful shawls of. I know that this makes gorgeous shawls and throws, and I'm also sure they can easily be used for a nice top or the like. So I hope you adore this one as well. So Candy Star Drops is this one. So you can choose, so you're getting all the brushed acrylics, and then you can choose between the Stenli Magic Drops here, Muffin Magic Drops, or the Stenli Candy Drops, Candy Star Drops. So Muffin Magic Drops is one, and the second is a Candy Star Drops here. They are similar and yet different. So you have to make your choice. Which of the two you would prefer should you win? So consider that your extra treat in this giveaway. Next to that, I also always, actually I even forgot to mention it, but I am drinking my faithful tea today from my faithful tea mug. And as always, I do that. And I also give away the tea that I am drinking for today's video. And I totally forgot to mention that in the beginning. It's been quite a bit of a hectic day, but the tea in today's mug is my just classic pigment forest fruit tea, which is just basically a classic black tea with a flavor of forest fruit. And I'm also giving away this tea, which is this lovely bag. And you have 20 tea sachets here with Pickwick Forest Fruit. Pickwick is a Dutch brand. They are known internationally, at least here in Europe. I don't know if they're known in America or other side of the world, but they are definitely known here in Europe. Great, good quality tea. I just say it's flavored black tea with forest fruit, so just like to keep it simple. And yeah, boiling water 2 to 3 minutes, and you have a great cup of tea here. And it's just a nice fresh tea. Of course, as always, we are giving away the Wilhelmina peppermints. So they are hard mints with a sweet yet mild peppermint taste. And for once, again, I'm giving away some chocolates, which is this Droste Mint Crisp. So this is a pure chocolate with a flavor of mint in them. And it's basically, Droste is a Dutch brand, and they have a special way of making their chocolate that basically creates extra flavor in it. And yeah. It also says here, the most delicious chocolate pastel since 1863. So it is an old brand. I will give you this roll of these, where it's just small tablets of lovely chocolate tips. You can enjoy the chocolates with your tea maybe. And then the last thing that you can win in this giveaway today is some labels that you can add on to your finished projects. Do you want to so personalize them a bit? And I have 6 labels that you can get here, and they are 2 different kinds. I have some here which says handmade with love in light blue, like a bit of more like a teal dagger blue, and then in a gray. I think these colors goes absolutely great with the yarns I've chosen for this giveaway that you can win. And then of course I have 3 others, which is the black and the silver here and a white. And these also says handmade special edition for you. So they all have the same text. So you have the opportunity to sew them on. Of course, the black and the white is a bit more difficult to see here on screen than the one here in silver. But yeah, they all say the same. So that's basically what you can win should you enter. So let's go over the rules of this giveaway. And I just need to find my rules before I totally forget. And of course I need to say, if you haven't already, do not forget to subscribe to my video, because that is a requirement to enter, and ring that little bell so you get notified when I do post new videos. Yes, I encourage you to watch this video in full, because that supports me and that helps me making these giveaways for you, among things. So yeah, this giveaway is open worldwide and is void wherever it's prohibited. So make sure that you are allowed to enter giveaway in the country and jurisdiction where you live. Also, you must be able to receive packages sent from the Netherlands, because this is where I send my packages from. If you're not allowed to reach packages from the Netherlands, please do not enter. Also, you will be responsible for any fees according to the restriction of your country that you're living in. I do send all these as gifts, so most people do not get caught in customs, because it is a gift. You're not paying for these goods. But should you get any fees occurred in any regards, please know they are for you, they are not for me. I just pay them and ship them, and once they're shipped, I cease all responsibility. You have to be subscribed to the channel, and you have to watch this video in full, so please watch this video to the end. It can contain really important information for you to know, should you want to enter, so thank you in advance. In order to enter, you have to leave a comment here in the description box down below, and your word must contain blue. So if your keyword for this is basically blue, but what I also want you to add is which of the two cakes would you like to win. You have to choose one. So you have to choose either Muffin Magic Drops, or you have to choose the the Candy Star Drops from Stenli. So Muffin Magic Drops is this one, and Candy Star Drops is this one. You need to choose either the muffin or the candy cake. Also, this giveaway is not associated by YouTube or any of the companies that has produced any of this giveaway. All of the giveaway is content that I have bought for my own hard-earned money. Please know that. So nobody is sponsoring this video, and I'm doing this to support you guys, because you guys are so lovely to support me. So it's this way of me for doing this mutual support. The giveaway starts today at the post of this video, and it will run until and with, well, no, not until and with, until the video runs, until the giveaway runs until 5th of October 2023, and it will close at 8:30 a.m. Central European Time. So that's 8:30 Central European Time in the morning. And shortly after it has ended, I will pick the winner by using the YouTube random comment tool. So therefore, it's also important that you remember the right keyword, which I mentioned, because that is what I will be filtering replies on, because some people just find it funny to comment on this video, and they are more than welcome to do that, but they do not desire to win. So remember to include that keyword. There will only be chosen one winner. There is only one batch of brushed acrylic yarns here, therefore only one winner. And I will then require that winner to email me on the email provided in the winning video, and then I will return back to them with a track and trace number so they can follow the parcel all the way to their doorstep. Yeah, I think that's getting pretty close. Remember to watch the video where I pick the winner, because that's how you get notified if you have won. And that's the only way you get notified how you have won. So please keep tuned and watch that winning video where I draw the winner, because it would be such a shame if you missed to claim your prize. At least I'm wanting to send it to you. And it's also important you claim your prize within time, because else I will see the opportunity to use it for either a new giveaway video or to make a project from the yarns for myself. So yeah, you will forfeit the price if you don't claim it on time. And also the very last thing I want to say is be aware of scammers trying to get your information. I will never ever ask for it on YouTube, and I will also not be commenting on any of the comments in this giveaway. What I will do maybe is you will say me giving some hearts to let you guys know that I actually read your comment, and that's pretty much it. The last thing I want to say is, hey, tune in tomorrow, because tomorrow I will have a ice yarns haul video. So a yarn haul video from ice and with ice yarns. And then of course I'm back on Monday with a yarn talk video, and then on Thursday we will be drawing the winner for this giveaway. Thank you for the watch. Happy crafting, take care, and until I see you again. Goodbye.